is something that people will remember. It is going to be very exciting because we have a pack full. The program is really packed. And so far we have participants from Jamaica. In addition to Sizzler and Co, we have participants from Spain, we have participants from Nigeria, we have participants from UK. We're expecting up to about 200 participants or slightly more than that. The Foot and Path, we're expecting so many people, including the homecomers, to participate. There's a committee in Kanilai dealing with the Foot and Path. The National Organizing Committee is headed by Dominic Jammeh, and then the Jufure Committee is headed by the governor himself, and the chief of Jufure is also participating in the organization and the coordination. So each section we have somebody responsible and somebody assigned with a task to make sure everything is done. My role is just to coordinate and to supervise everybody to make sure everything is done. But right now, the clock is ticking because for me, the rules is just tomorrow. So we have to try, the members of the press, you sell the musical jamboree, you talk about it. We have some flyers, we have the billboards, we've done the jingle on the radio. Of course, we'll have the TV advertisement also. We have the roots proper, but we're going to start the jingle. If it has not yet started yesterday, I think the jingle will start today. Grts we should also thank because they're very supportive, producing the advert and airing the advert. It was all done by Grts. So we thank you very much for your support, the press. We cannot say thank you enough, and I thank the Gambia government, thank His Excellency the President, and thank the National Organizing Committee.
Before continuing with more details of the Organizing Committee's press conference, let's for some moment get back to a somehow similar engagement at Jufure involving the local Organizing Committee. Cognizant of his traditional and administrative roles, the Governor of North Bank Region, Lamin Queen Jammeh, highlighted a host of issues. Among these is the significance of the 2014 Roots event and the importance of culture and tradition per se.
We are more than prepared because of several comparative advantages that we have in Roots. The first advantage is that it is a location fixed. The second advantage is that it had been happening for a while now. So over time, the people have gathered some experience. And thirdly is because of the people's desire for the revival and the maintenance, consolidation of the very culture which is being celebrated. So these factors put together can explain the readiness of the region and the community of Jufure Albreda, and by extension, the Upper Nyumi district in particular, for the celebration of culture in diversity. Culture is a very critical component of human life, and that the fabric of our society lies primarily in culture. Therefore, given its sheer importance, its revival and consolidation cannot be overemphasized. What I would want to send as a message is to charge every individual Gambian, particularly the community of the North Bank, to dig into our culture with a view to better understand the glorious past of African culture. My message is to invite people to come out in their masses, particularly the host here in the region, Jufure Albreda. Let people understand that nobody owns it, but we own it. Let the people understand that it will only be what we make it. And that if we want it to earn any progress, it has to come, not from the blue, but from the people, and through participation for that matter.
Already started playing the jingles of the Roots Festival to almost all the FM stations in this country. The purpose of the committee setting up the transport committee is to ensure that those coming for the Roots Festival have smooth movement from their point of departure to their point of arrival. As alluded earlier by the Permanent Secretary, we have to do our best to make sure that we have the best Roots Festival ever hosted in this country. And the only way we can do it is to have subcommittees, which actually was brilliantly tabled by both the Minister and the Permanent Secretary, and we are running on that. We have different committees, but I'm part of the Transport Committee. And another thing that we are doing to actually sensitize the public on the Roots Festival is you must be seeing some billboards, nice billboards along the Kerewa Avenue, which is actually showing the artists coming to the Gambia. Of course, it includes Sizzler.
We've just had emphasis of optimism by local and national organizing committees concerning the 2014 Roots Homecoming Festival. By and large, Realistic measures and logistics are reiterated to be in place in order to firmly ensure a really unforgettable 2014 Roots Festival.
In the coming weeks and days, we shall be seeing more of the Roots Homecoming Festival. Catch us same time, same place next week for more of your favorite show, Expedition Gambia. Till then, I am Modu Bayat.
Yes, Gambia Massive is the 11th edition of the Root Homecoming Festival, bringing you a big-time music jamboree live at the Independence Stadium on the 10th of May 2014, bringing you Sisla Kalanje, all the way from Kingston, Jamaica.
Too long now. Yes, you gotta shine that light. Yes, we gotta make it right.
Muta Baruka.
Yahuro Africa. This poem is a rebirth of a people, arising, awakening, understanding. This poem he's speaking, have spoken.
Erica Badu.
In fact, she's a queen to me. Her light beams on me.
And from the smiling coast of mankind, Jaliba Kuyate and the Kumareban, and many other Gambian artists are gonna perform live on stage that night. Tickets